And it's cool to see them sitting down against each other at a big tournament like this.
Yeah.
You know, Zomba, I feel like kind of in the echelon of best in America right now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of him and Syrup, at least this season so far, with Tweak and Light still certainly within striking distance, but it feels like it's been Syrup and Zomba so far. So,
yeah, no, definitely.
I believe they're the top 2 seeds of the event, so we could see them, you know, in a little bit in a winners finals or grand final situation, but Zomba's going to have to get through Gen first. So do you know how their sets usually go?
As of late, Zomba's been taking it, but I would not count Gen out. Gen used to take it in the past. It used to be a bit more even. Zomba, like the level up of like the world experience,
Right.
definitely started to stray away, pull away from it.
And we've got kind of the one of the hallmarks of the early Ultimate meta versus the hallmark of like the newer meta. We got Palu and R.O.B. Like,
Yeah.
I remember like in 2019, 2020, even 2021, like Palu was like, oh yeah, Palu beats R.O.B. Palu destroys R.O.B. R.O.B. is big. You're gonna get the combos.
It was like you believed in like was it down throw back air?
Yeah.
True combo on R.O.B. at all percent. So it was like you can just basically kill him with it.
Yeah,
But-
you get your early damage and you kill him with it.
Yeah, but now it's just like R.O.B. doesn't care what percent you're at either, so because he will kill you too.
Oh yeah, and Zomba I love watching Zomba's R.O.B. specifically just because I feel like he absolutely has the R.O.B. zero to deaths, but I feel like he mixes things up in a way that other R.O.B.s don't, which is the reason he's sort of a level above a lot of the other R.O.B.s.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, obviously we'll talk about this set, but I definitely feel like if you watch Zomba versus Syrup, you really see that come out, just his counterplay against Steve. But until he gets there, he's going to have to find counterplay against Palu, but down tilt gyro up smash is certainly going to clean things up.
Yeah, it definitely did. And Jen opted to like leave the gyro there and tried to like ledge trap, and that was like basically what gave Zomba the stock. Because he like he messed up the ledge trap, and then Zomba fought his way out and then just killed him for it.
Oh wow, and look at this. Dude, Zomba just sort of dancing right outside of Jen's range, found the exact opportunity to go in for the grab, and he's still getting all of this from that one grab. Finally, Jen gets a down air to mix things up. I like the way the Palus have been using down airs in the past couple years. It's a good out of shield option to sort of catch a spot dodge sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a nice little, it's great through the platform on a character like R.O.B.
She basically doesn't have like a true move to hit behind her, and back air is down throw or dare. I just named 3 different moves, guys. There's basically the best option to hit behind her.
Right. It hits that like sort of low behind angle, but that back air misses. Super useful. Nice. It's cool to see players finding out like, oh, this move is more useful than I thought. Oh, we got down tilts. We got down tilts. We got a footstool Zomba.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Just caught him.
It was optimal as hell, but it was still rude.
Yeah, and just punishing him for naring with it. His own air, and we're just seeing Zomba just pull away.
Yeah, look at this. It's not looking great for Jen this game. It just feels like Jen hasn't really gotten anything started.
Yeah, and that's like the big part of where you see like the newer and like the older meta of the characters. Like Palu's like more figured out.
Yeah. What an edge guard player for. That was nice.
That was messed up.
That was messed up.
Yeah. But like Palu's just more figured out. Like played against for like more 6 years.
Right.
R.O.B. probably been like fighting against for like the last 2 to 3. So it was like just a bit more broken, bit more seasoned in the game.
Yeah, and you know, as the meta develops, like characters, I mean, like Luigi, like we were talking about, Luigi and R.O.B, characters that can kill you off of a hit as people's execution becomes better. Neutral heavy characters that can't kill you off of one hit like that have sort of fallen in the meta. So really good. And I will say that last kill from Zomba was just straight cool stuff. That was amazing too. I mean, well, I think it was cool. I don't know if people will agree. I thought it was some cool item play.
When you've been in New York, you see it a bit too
fair
often.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm joking. It's still pretty dope seeing them do that to this day. And
we got a new stage.
And we got like a new combo. We saw him just jab out of that sequence. And 34% on to Zomba. Jen definitely getting off to a better start than we saw last time.
Yeah, not just letting Zomba immediately take control. And Jen starting to get some good moves with the item play, catches the jump there. Palu does have some amazing anti-air tools, and if Zomba's not careful, Jen will definitely catch on to that. It's just been really clinical so far to start this game. Sort of the opposite, where Zomba hasn't really been able to land a clean hit so far.
Yeah. Okay, nair him out of that situation. And what's cool is Palu, one of the characters that can just kill R.O.B. Oh my god, that missed.
I know.
But yeah, but one of the characters that can kill R.O.B. for going high with that great broken up air.
And you can really like sort of sneak under, like I feel like Zomba a lot of times will try and use like a booster and then nair to try and land, but with up air you can really sneak under, and you only need to get 1 or 2 of the hits for it to connect. It connects pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tries to catch the up air on the center plat. Zomba is sharking here. Oh wow, what a enormous back air there, catches the jump. Yeah. And unfortunately for Jen, gets a good start and now you're down. How do you get this stock if you're Jen here?
You back throw.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go. Asked and answered.
Yeah. Glad he was able to present the answers really quick.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't. I mean, obviously Palut's a strong back throw. Rob was at high percent, but I wasn't sure that that was going to kill. It wasn't right at the ledge. Zomba could have had some good DI, but fortunate for Jen that it does kill. And takes a slight lead here. Yeah, that footstool dare really good for Rob, honestly, sometimes. Like you can get some weird follow-ups off of it.
Yeah. And Zomba definitely being like an innovator of that move. Okay, tried to chase him up there. And we're seeing a lot more reflex than the last game.
Yeah.
All through like these gyro tosses, just make sure it's like basically like out of play.
Ooh, catch it. Oh my gosh, you're dead. I don't think he was ready for that explosive flame to hit.
No, he was not.
And honestly, I don't blame him. I didn't think it was going to hit either. But yeah, Jen sneaks it in, and a pretty early stock on Rob. Now you got to try and get some extra credit here.
Yeah. Got 22%. Is he going to get mixed up? Yes.
Ooh, nice. Nice from Zomba to get that weight. The Rob down throw rock, paper, scissors is so hard to deal with for both players, honestly. But
Yeah.
it's just like, Rob can follow up off of a lot, but you can mix him up. It's tough. And Zomba does get the better of it there.
I'll call it the no more jump.
Yeah, it was fortunate Jen could get back because, yeah, caught the startup on the jump. Now we got that ledge trap. Oof.
Yeah, just teleport right back to the other side now. But at least gets to play. Footstool out of shield.
Still there again. Zomba kind of running away with the stock a little bit. I mean, it's only 50% deficit, but he's in full control.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, disgusting. Disgusting kill screen. Why'd that hit?
It needs to. That's why. So that leads to a 2-0. Jen did a lot better, but then it just felt like the stage was just too small.
Yeah, for
at
sure.
that moment. Maybe like a hollow bastion if it's like still on the table.
Yeah, it's rough because the stage pick did sort of shrink things and let Jen get some more hits, but then, you know, it's kind of similar to Diddy where Rob can just chuck the gyro in the other direction and covers the other half of the stage, you know? And then Rob, obviously not as fast as Diddy, but like on a small stage like that, Rob can get up on you pretty quick, you know?
Yeah, true.
And we are running it back to Smashville, though, so Jen was not unhappy with the stage, and we'll see if it pays off in his favor or if it's going to be another quick 3-0 to the higher seed here.
Yeah, let's find out.
Nice start from Jen, though.
Yeah. Same good game, too, though. And then we saw a bit of that going on.
The exact same thing, like a footstool dare to get some damage to even things out. Jen going for a couple swings with the smash attacks, just wants to kill Zomba, you know. I don't blame him. I can't say I blame him. And, you know, Paolo's got some disjoints, some big hitboxes. You might as well try it.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure if it's part of the plan or he's like maybe getting some misinputs because he's a bit nervous.
Sure.
So
definitely always possible, and wisely not jumping out of the corner in that situation avoids the back air. But unfortunately for Jen, still stuck in the corner.
yeah, but good patience, just making sure.
Oh no, what a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, great stuff from Zomba to just get that coverage, but Jen had done such a good job avoiding all the kill moves, and then that back air is finally going to catch him, though.
All right, caught the air dodge. But yeah, get punished for messing up your combo. 29%.
Zomba's greed is going to be punished there, trying to get the kill at 29. Who do you think you are trying to kill me at 29%?
That's the big thing I've noticed with the upper echelons of players. We see with the tweak, the Zombas. We're seeing a lot more like parries in like these neutral situations. But when you try to get the poke, like the other player tries to get the poke, they just parry it and then they punish you for it.
Yeah, there's levels to it. As the meta develops, execution gets better, and you've got to come up with some new answers to some new situations. Oh man, that lingering hit on back air. Oh, this could be good. Yeah, falling onto the center plat. Oh yeah, only gets a couple aerials off of it. That's tough. You know, as much as I said earlier that Palu can combo Rob, we haven't really seen Jen be able to combo Zomba to too much of a degree here.
Yeah. All right, another fair auto shield, back air.
Palu down tilt so active.
Oh,
no.
He was cooking.
Was he going for the drag down, you think?
I don't even know.
That's the only thing I can think of.
In his mind, he was doing something.
It was like half cooked.
Yeah, he was like, yo,
What if?
I had a dream.
Yeah, I had a dream. A bit early on the counter there, and this is looking pretty solid for Zomba. We're going to have to see something explosive from Jen here to swing the momentum in his favor.
Oh, just barely missed him. Zomba didn't even air dodge. Just didn't hit the mark.
Oh,
yeah.
the burner boost. Great. We hadn't really seen him go for that out of a throw before, so it was a nice mix-up from Zomba just to take that. And yeah, Jen not ready for it. Hard to be ready for something like that. Huge backer is going to take it. Good stuff. So the King of New York will defeat one of his vassals there.
Yeah, yeah, when the T100 wants its kill, it gets its kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, great stuff to Zomba. Another 3-0. Moving on into, a winner's top 8 qualifier. I'm not sure who he's seeded to play against. I can look.
Oh, you got it?
Let me take a look, see. Zomba's actually going to play Tarek for top 8. That's pretty cool. We get a little New York versus Germany action.
Yeah, Tarek
beat Tilde 3-1.
Okay.
Let's see what else happened. Web JP over Delta Force, so we'll see Web JP over Syrup here in a little bit. We are going to see Tweak the Buzz. That's a classic. And then, loser's bracket is a bloodbath, but they'll catch up.
That's a hellstorm.
Yeah. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see who we get up next. I see Web JP sitting down, I believe. So I think we'll see Syrup and Web.
Syrup, Web.
So this is another 2 New Jersey here. I think on the most recent PR, this is number 1 versus number 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Web was 5? Cool.
I think so.
Okay.
I might be.
I'm
just
not
lying.
sure. I'm not sure. I know Syrup is 1.
Syrup is 1. Web is around 5, I think.
Skill wise, yeah.
Yeah. I love Web JP.
I do know he does not like fighting Steve.
Whenever I think of this, I just think of, do you remember that? I forget when it was from, like last year at one point. It was Web versus Akala.
Yeah.
It was that super last hit game 5 and the very tragic blocks to block Sheik's recovery. And if I had to go through that and almost be the best player in the world as Steve, as Sheik, and then you lose, I don't know, I'd be demoralized forever.
Yeah, so speaking of that, he did take a bit of a break.
Okay, word. Yeah.
Web did take a bit. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because of that set.
Listen, I would not blame him.
Yeah.
More power to you if you needed it.
But Web is back right now, and the big part is he does have a bit of a corn.
Okay.
Not sure if it's going to come out.
Yeah.
But corn does a bit better than Sheik than Steve does.
It's like, I mean, Sheik is really good, kind of underrated, but at the same time, it's like, everyone says it, but it's true. Like, you've got to put in so much more for what Steve is going to get for free almost, especially against a character like Sheik,
I think